Okay, time to attend the Symposium. Back to the House of Wisdom. Two points, everything costs 3. Five. I can see why. Okay. Let's go.
Stand around and tell people what to do. I'm very good at it too.
Let's go stop at the goods and sell trinkets. I haven't done that in a while.
Peace, friend.
Nice to see you.
May I see your wares?
Here is what's in stock. Nothing else?
Nope, I'm good. Just wanted to sell my stuff.
I must take my leave.
So long.
Just want to get closer to that achievement. Of course, I'm going to probably spend it all pretty quickly, knowing my luck.
Keep your distance. Bit off. Come on.
Why couldn't we be posted to the souk? Protect the merchants for a little extra silver. I was with Iqbal that day, when the wall collapsed. We weren't close enough to hear screaming or anything, but we saw the mess soon after. Nasty.
The symposium should be here. Baghdad's brightest, sharing their wisdom.
لكني سمعت الآن اسم الأمير عمر الأقطع، لذلك لا يسعني إلا افتراض أنه سيكون لنفسه.
Pardon me. I am looking for the great scholar's lecture.
Basil Fahim's lecture about the antediluvian antecedents of humanity will begin soon. In the meantime, please enjoy our ample stock of exquisite delicacies and tasty refreshments.
Where is Arib al-Ma'muniya, the poet? Where is Arib? I hope to catch a whiff of her magnificent aura. So rare to see her outside of the round city.
The beloved is in the garden, ruminating upon the perfection of nature.
Oh, to be a flower held in her discerning hands, inspiring such languid verse.
She must be relieved to be free of her wealthy patrons, for a change.
Oh, perhaps she leads an exciting secret double life, slipping out of the palaces to find inspiration in common life.
I doubt it.
The translator? What is he still doing here? Hunain, you should not be back so soon.
I know. I'm still nervous, but I couldn't stay away from my books.
I guess we must always do our duty.
وداعا.
I told you I'd see you around.
Indeed. And what brings you back?
I want to show you something. These House of Wisdom boars collect the wildest trinkets and gadgets.
I have been here before, Nihal. This is Ahmed ibn Musa's office. Have you been sneaking in there?
Ahmed and his brothers are capable of designing some fantastic devices.
Not all of his ideas are that practical, I'm afraid.
Don't be so smug. The world is full of wonders. Does this remind you of your nightmares?
No. More like something from the Bimaristan. Or a training chart of the Hidden Ones.
Ah, yes. The swift ways to kill silently. Death in seconds. It gives me a tingle down my spine. Like I'm nearing a cosmic secret.
You read too much about magicians and lost cities buried beneath the dunes.
You don't read enough. Perhaps there are other worlds, other people, out among the stars.
Nonsense. This. I have seen this one before. Is this what you wanted to show me?
Yes. It reminded me of that object we found at the palace. What is it?
A drawing from an ancient book.
There is something you are not telling me.
You do not want to know what happens behind closed doors.
Why? Because you do not know either?
Because, as Derwish says, sometimes it is better not to know the truth behind the things we must do.
The truth, Basim, is that everything is here in front of you. But you refuse to look at it. This is about you. It has always been about you, ever since that night.
I took an oath, Nihal, to leave my old life behind and walk this path of shadows.
And maybe someday you will find the light. But until then, I will walk behind you every step of the way to remind you not to forget who you are.
Is that a threat?
I do not know.
علي حياتي لارتداء الأبيض.
That astronomer might be one of them, though I doubt it. Sayyidi, I am honored to make your acquaintance.
Good to see more young people enjoying the House of Wisdom.
Do you think the great scholar will give a good lecture?
Do not waste time listening to his nonsense. I have written many more edifying and practical books instead.
On which topics?
I have written extensively about sundials, astrolabes, stars and planets, and the circumference of the Earth.
Fascinating, Sayyidi. I shall read more of your work soon. Wada'an.
Attention Symposium attendees. The Great Scholar's lecture will begin after a short delay. Meanwhile, enjoy our bounteous snacks and the sparkling wit of your fellow guests.
Go, Enkidu.
أكبر من المرة طوال الليل قلقة بشأن.
Looks clear. I can use my weapons again if needed.
زادت ضريبة الخصم ضمن المصادرات دائرة في حينا من أجل
لقد أحصيت 12 رأس.
There is that poet Abid loves, whose work keeps turning up in unexpected places.
Spirit of the sands, pilot of desert ships. From distant lands bring to our ears, from your wind-touched lips, the Mirage's song, the kiss that grips.
We are born upon the back of Bahamut below. All that bars us from the black is Bahamut below. All should fall to chaos but for Bahamut below. Our weakness would betray us but for Bahamut below. Far too great for mortal eyes is Bahamut below, and so the ignorant despise Al Bahamut below. Yet those wise enough to love Al Bahamut below shall ever shepherd those above Al Bahamut below. Wow.
Yes?
Symmetry of sky and sea, but only in thine eye do these two planes meet.
You have read my work. And who might you be?
A lover of poetry, nothing more. And of order. Or should I say, chaos.
I know only one living poet who loves chaos that much. Ali ibn Muhammad. Are you a fan of his pedestrian work?
The rivalry between you two is legendary. It enhances the craft. I cannot choose.
You are most diplomatic. But I would rather seek inspiration among these lovely blooms. Good day.
Sounds like the lecture is about to begin. I should return to the Kahraman.
هناك فرص كثيرة للدهاش. اختبار العالم الأوسع والشعور وتعرض ما في جيبك إلى النشر.
لكنه
Pardon me. Is Fazil Fahim's lecture ready to begin?
Indeed it is. Head inside if you please.
Welcome, one and all, to the House of Wisdom, center of learning in Baghdad, indeed, of the entire world. I am Fazil Fahim al-Kimsa, first scholar of the House of Wisdom, wisest of the wise. Today, I will shock you with what may sound like outrageous blasphemies. Do not fear, good people. Though I am old, my mind remains sharp as steel. Today I speak of mysteries, of creatures from the antediluvian age. Do not the ancient prophets tell us about giants from before the flood who forsook Allah and worshipped false idols? Is it not possible these giants built marvels, works of wondrous power, now lost to us?
Zahra and Hassan are both dead, slain by an assassin's blade.
They're dead.
Sayyidi, I urge you to hide until it's safe. Apologies, people, but our lecture has concluded. Please, feel free to explore the House of Wisdom's many fine chambers.
You call yourself the great scholar, Fazil. You who burn books and hope the smoke will hide your crimes. How many did you sacrifice in your search for knowledge? How many did you use, damage, and discard in the name of discovery? Now you hide within the House of Wisdom. The house you led astray. But I will find you. And I will exact justice for every soul you savaged for your great work.
The leader of the order in Abbasiyah goes by the name of Rabisu, an ancient Mesopotamian word for demon. Now he stands revealed as Fazil al-Khamsa, the great scholar of the House of Wisdom. From illicitly acquiring valuable books to conducting unholy experiments on human subjects, he is a living example of the perversion of knowledge. The Great Symposium has revealed him. Now it's time to strike.
It is true. Fazil leads the order in Abbasiyah. I need to hunt him down.
Do you have something for me?
Not as yet.
Oh, perhaps next time we will both find more than idle words and disturbance.
Gatekeeper, let me pass.
Those who came before are...
What are you talking about?
Those who came before are...
Let me get back to you.
I've lost Fazil's greatest work.
The old fraud Fazil went into hiding.
Where is the one? I used to complain about the shortness of the lecture. I remain profoundly unedified.
How exciting.
Powerful terror on the great
What do you think frightened the great scholar?
The old fool must have imagined one of his antediluvian creatures.
I mentioned it.
He's an absolute disgrace.
But where did he run off to?
There's rumors of hidden passages beneath the House of Wisdom. Maybe he hid down there.
I have heard the rooftop gardener mention these places, yes.
What a colorful detail to include in my verse. The scholar by secret tunnels fled, chased by delusions of deities who want him dead.
Pardon me, but I heard a rumor about a hidden basement beneath the House of Wisdom.
A secret basement? You must be joking.
No, not at all. Surely, such a large building must have basements and cellars to store books and inks.
I'm aware of no such location on these premises.
Perhaps a little token of my appreciation will jog your memory.
Most generous. Murders, mayhem, and bonfires. It's time for me to depart the House of Wisdom. Father has a fine carpet shop in Samara. He always wanted me to take up the family trade.
A wise choice. Now, about any hidden cellars?
Oh, yes, of course, forgive me. Now that you mention it, there is a basement hatch in the northwest courtyard.
Thank you. Looks clear.
I've lost
I can use my
greatest
weapons
work.
again if needed.
What do you mean you lost the great scholar's masterwork?
I'm sorry. I was distracted by the presence of the famous poet Arib.
Forget the poet! We better find Fazl's book, or we're both dead.
Sounds like part of a passphrase.
that?
What the?
I better not use my weapons here. What do you see?
أتعتقد؟
Looks clear. I can use my weapons again if needed.
Keep to the roof, I say. Plenty of work to do up here. Safer too. Avoid dark hallways, especially after the murder in the library. What's this place coming to? And those screams from the basement. Makes my stomach crawl to hear such pain.
I'm going to go hunting with Jawad. You're welcome to join us if you want. He's got some new falcons to train inside.
Arrow caught me there. Just a flesh wound. But left a nasty scar, as you've seen. An inch to the left, to the right, though.
I'll teach you my shoulder feint. They always fall for it. Save.
Lord.
Keep to the roof, I say. Plenty of work to do up here. Safer too. Avoid dark hallways, especially after the murder in the library. What's this place coming to? And those screams from the basement. Makes my stomach crawl to hear such pain.
Hold on! What? Hold on! Grant me strength!
I'll call for help!
Getting tired? All right?
Not getting through.
Safer too. Avoid dark hallways.
I will bury you!
The library.
Need not fly!
This place
You're
coming to?
doomed! Where did... What's going on here?
Please leave me out of it.
Left a nasty scar, as you've seen. To the left, to the right, though.
Keep to the roof, I say. Plenty of work to do up here. Safer too. Avoid dark hallways, especially after the murder in the library. What's this place coming to? And those screams from the basement. Makes my stomach crawl to hear such pain.
Why won't you let me pickpocket?
Keep to the roof, I say. Plenty of work to do up here. Safe. Avoid dark hallways, especially after the murder in the library. What's this place coming to? And those screams from the basement. Makes my stomach crawl to hear such pain.
Ah, thanks.
This key could be useful.
here.
I better not use my weapons here.
سلاحي ضدنا لو كان لدينا
That book looks out of place wedged behind a desk like that. A history of the great scholar and his magnificent reforms of the House of Wisdom by Fazil Fahim. Not sure if this is the correct volume.
After Fazl Fahim al-Kemsa was appointed as the head of the House of Wisdom, conditions improved immediately. Rare books from around the world were gathered. False scholars were dismissed, and a virtuous new circle of educated and enlightened leaders led the House of Wisdom into a brand new age. This is an excerpt from a long work extolling the scholarship and virtues of the great scholar Fazil Fahim.
I still can't believe he might have told you that. I know you don't get angry often, but you have to do something. Honor is at stake. Khazars. Tough, sure. I don't mean to boast, but I've taken the ears of 7 men. Take out the whole... then pick them off like the fleas they find so delicious.
You've met your end.
Fate calls. Looks like somebody left a book in the stairwell.
Fazl's work, despite its flaws, has inspired me to bravery. Meet me on the stairway down the hall. I'll be waiting with our favorite piece of literature.
Hold on.
I better not use my weapons here. The Folly of Poetry by Fazil Fahim. Does not sound too romantic, to be honest.
Furthermore, poetry distracts young scholars from their proper and primary duty of soaking up the wisdom dripping from their superiors. Students must behave like sponges, absorbing knowledge, not like foolish barnyard animals, their passions aroused by useless verses. An excerpt of a short work questioning the value of poetry, written by the great scholar Fazil Fahim.
Looks clear. I can use my weapons again if needed.
those fire froze while mentioned?
Hey, did Jamil pay you back yet? He still owes me. How many weeks is that? Getting to the point, I think we should insist.
Hey, you! Yes, you! What?
Hold on!
Hold on!
Hey! Fahn's over, Shitzack! Weakling! I'll summon aid! Oh, come on! Pathetic! Face me, you goat sucker! There you are!
I'm just trying to get out.
Stand and fight! There! Spineless cur, face your fate! There is no escape!
I better not use my weapons here.
Gazelle.
This letter mentions a private reading balcony. Might be where the reader has taken the book.
Many thanks for granting me access to the private reading balcony in the northwest. I find it ideal for my discreet astronomical observations. Might have left Fazil's astronomy text there. Did you find it?
An impressive volume, written by Fazil Fahim. Could be his masterwork. Its title is, Those Who Came Before Are Those Who Shall Return. This has to be it.
The many stars in the sky offer a riddle, a puzzle, but one that should only be considered by great scholars gathered in a luxurious house of wisdom, protected by guards, well funded with the latest instruments. Only in such lofty conditions can these heavenly mysteries be fully contemplated, free from the superstition and dogma of the ignorant masses. An excerpt from a work of astronomy written by the great scholar Fazil Fahim. Arib al-Mamuniya. Poetess, courtesan, singer, and composer, Arib al-Mamuniya was born into slavery but rose to become the most prominent artist of the court. Time passed and several caliphs came and went, yet Arib's celebrity endured. Quick-witted and brazen in life as in art, Arib's boldness won her legions of admirers, and more than a few enemies. Al-Rabisu is hiding in the House of Wisdom. Al-Zarek is an order member under Al-Rabisu. Fazil Fahim Al-Kemsa is Al-Rabisu. A hatch in the outer courtyard could lead to Fazil. The password is those who came before or those who shall return. Alright then. Let's see if this works.
I better not use my weapons here. Gatekeeper!
Those who came before are
those who shall return.
correct. You may proceed.
Staff, yes, it is true our scholars need a clean workspace, but do not disturb me with trivia about cleaning, dusting, and lost books. Show some initiative. I'm busy with my great work in the basement. Further interruptions shall result in a flogging. Al-Rabisu, you consider yourself the great scholar, do you not? And as you will tell anything with ears, Alru is your great work? Why then, with such an abundance of greatness, is there such lack of progress? You gave assurances. I expect you to honor them. Al-Mardikwar.
Looks clear. I can use my weapons again if needed.
That was close.
Hey.
No, I did. I was pressing assassinate. I didn't want to attack.
Nobody put it in that way. Not Evan. Don't worry. We've got plenty of
Almost shot myself.
It was necessary.
Right. And back we go.
There is a deep wrongness here. A reek of rotten iron. Those robes might help me get closer to Fazil.
No subject shall enter if they are not wearing their robes. You may find the appropriate garb in the room adjoining the...
Take me back there. I don't belong
Where is my robe? I can't
What have they done to these people?
This world doesn't look right. Someone take me back to the bright, shining place.
Poor guy will not need this anymore. This should help me blend in.
A disguise can only help you avoid detection in certain locations as long as you keep in a low profile. If you're detected, vanish and become anonymous to be able to maintain the ruse.
Next subject! In here, now!
There are horrors here, but the most terrifying thing is that I have seen it all before. Somehow.
Who dares meddle with my great work? Killing my allies and spoiling my lecture. It's an outrage.
It looks like the handiwork of a trained assassin.
Must be some faction in the Round City. Or one of those jealous broods in Sharqiyya.
These killings were too subtle for mercenaries.
No matter. Once I understand how the mechanism works, I will prove myself to Al-Bahamud.
In here, Lackwit.
Weather's nice at least.
You are new, aren't you? I don't recognize you. They promised you gold when you volunteered, yes? No matter. What you are about to behold surpasses all worldly riches. Don't be afraid. Are you afraid? This is my great work. I call it Arwah. It will take you on a journey to another realm. Why did the first ones leave this world behind filled with fools, I wonder? And make so few of me? We call this the House of Wisdom, but its foundations are unsound. For beneath the House of Wisdom lies the Dungeon of Ignorance. And upon such dark secrets, we build our philosophies. Science is the noblest purpose. Knowledge is the greatest power.
No.
No? Then what?
Justice.
This may be the place. It may be here where lies absolute knowledge. It is not how I remember it. Behind the doors, it looked brighter.
But in the end, all we see is darkness. I need to get out of here. Get back to the bed.
Skills! Let's see. Chain assassination. That could be useful. Basim skill is pickpocket increases. Patrol path. Don't really need that though. Let's go chain. Oh, wait. Brethren, with the Caliph's death we have been deprived of a valuable pawn. Rest easy. The board is reset, but new pieces are in play. From the ashes of all that we've built shall new fires be kindled. Fan the flames of dissent, sow suspicion, and reap reward. Anarchy is our ally. Order shall rise from chaos. The snare has been laid. Al-Bahamut. Raz al-Afa.
No question about it. Fazil was neck deep in the Order.
Al-Bahamut. Greetings from the House of Wisdom. As I pen this letter, it is with great pride that I present you with a progress report. The fire we set provided the perfect cover for the theft of rare and valuable books to aid in the translation of the mysterious volume. Meanwhile, the fresh batch of research subjects have proven quite fruitful in our quest to unlock the secrets of the human brain. However, such work is labor-intensive and expensive. Have you reconsidered my request for additional funding? Yours in the order, Rabisu.
The scholar's notes. He believes in these ancient beings, the masters of memory.
I'm so close I can taste it. I just need more time, better research subjects, and a translation of that damn nameless book. But once I get the great work functioning, I will be able to probe the depths of the human mind. This will unlock the secrets of the universe. It must. Power beyond all comprehension. Miracles undreamed of. All the secrets of the alchemists at my command. Rabisu. I hope your progress this month on Alru has been superior to your previous performance. The device is essential to our goals. I myself yearn to try it again, to taste the infinite, to experience that unworldly rush of incipient paradise once more. It is exquisite. I urge you to redouble your efforts to complete your great work. Yours in the order, Al Ghul. Well, you're dead, so too bad. There we go. Oh, Oh, we're going this way? Good thing these things just sink so we don't run into them. No alarms were set. Ah, right here. Should be good. In fact, I think I just passed it.
Sure. I don't mean to boast, but I've taken the
I find it scandalous what that woman Narib gets away with. She is lewd and proud of it. How she has survived to her.
What? Who's?
Don't mind me.
My spine. I hope there is some action.
Basim ibn Ishaq.
How did you find this place?
Easy. I just followed the trails of blood.
You should not be here.
Do you talk to him?
Sometimes. Yes.
But he does not answer. I do. We have drifted apart since that day. But what we have seen back at the palace, this light, these sounds, you cannot have possibly forgotten.
Unlike you, Nihal, I keep the past in the past.
You call yesterday the past? And this jinni of yours, this repulsive shadow that crushes your chest, has it crawled back into the past too?
No. It is still here. Sometimes, even in the day, I feel its breath on my neck. The nightmare invades the real world, or has always been part of it.
This is part of your reality, Basim. I am a part of your reality too. I am your past. Tell me, will you leave me there? In the dark corners of your memory?
I will not.
Now, if you could invent a mechanical rug sweeper... Basim.
It is done.
And how did it all play out?
I'm afraid this is a tale for another day. We will save it for one of our campfires.
You have done well, my friend.
Better get back to my work. You know how easily I get bored. Thank you for what you did, Basim.
It is the truth. You have done well. One last thing. Arib, was she involved?
Not that I know. But we must remain vigilant.
We're now a novice. got some costume dye for this already. Oh, I gotta actually... Alrighty then, where should we do next? Still have a few contracts we could do. Still have stuff up here we could finish up. So we got a whole bunch of stuff in the wilderness. Why don't we go up here and try and knock out Harbia? And we'll try this new dye out for a bit.